What is going on, everyone? My name is Colin. Welcome to the Pokey Office. I am going to be honest, I'm really excited about this week for a couple of different reasons. Number one, I have just like a crazy speculative video today that means nothing, but I had a lot of fun making it, so hope you enjoy it. I'll tell you about it in a second. Two, at the end of the week, we got some Paldea Evolved coming. It's release week, which is always awesome to get into the new sets. Before I tell you about what today's video is, I have a winner from last week, the full art set of Fusion Strike booster packs, and it is Matt Torres. So congratulations. See below the description for how you can contact me, and I will ship those out to you for sure. Now, we got another giveaway going, and I don't have it with me, but this week it's going to be epic. 4 packs of Evolving Skies, so you're going to want to get in on this one. So you got to make sure you're subscribed to the channel, bell notifications on. Leave a comment. Afterwards, I'll tell you what to leave a comment on because it's kind of spicy. And number 3, hit that like button for me so YouTube just shoots all over the place to get my video out there. Appreciate you for watching. Here's what's up in the video. I have taken all of the Sun and Moon booster boxes, looking at them from like just a value standpoint. So I've ranked them from 1 to 12, the lowest value to the highest value. Then I ranked all of the Sword and Shield booster boxes based on my personal preference, and I placed them side by side. So the cheapest one of Sun and Moon with the worst booster box, in my opinion, of Sword and Shield. Then we're going to look at if Sword and Shield was as old as Sun and Moon, how much money would these booster boxes be a part of? I hope that makes sense. You'll see it when the presentation hits. So let's flip the screen around and get to it. Okay, so here it is. The cheapest booster box. I'm just going to explain this as I go. Cheapest booster box, Sun and Moon, is Crimson Invasion. It is currently sitting at $185.94. It is 5.59 years old. It came out on 3rd of November, 2017. And in my opinion, the worst booster box in Sword and Shield era is Rebel Clash. I think lots of you will agree with me. If you don't, let me know in the comments for sure. Rebel Clash currently at $233.54. So what does that mean moving forward? If Rebel Clash in 2.49 years, which would make it the same age as what Crimson Invasion currently is, it would actually go down 12.4% if it was to become Crimson Invasion's cost. That's kind of what I'm doing. It's totally speculative. Who knows what's going to happen, but I thought it would be fun to take a look and see what's what. Okay, so Rebel Clash in 2.5 years, down 12.4%. Number 11 is Sun and Moon base set. It's 6.34 years old, came out 3rd of February 2017, and currently sitting at $233.54. I have the base sets lined up against each other. Again, Sword and Shield base currently at $291.29, so it is going to head downwards if it becomes Sun and Moon, down 19.8% in 3 years' time. But I don't actually think that's going to happen. These are kind of the outliers. As we keep moving forward, I think it's going to be more and more realistic. Okay, the third cheapest booster box in the Sun and Moon era is Forbidden Light at $288.93. My third least favorite set, if that makes sense, is Darkness Ablaze. I think there's not a ton there other than that Charizard VMAX card. Currently sitting at $136.80. So this booster box is actually a little bit more than 2.5 years old and still sitting below MSRP, which is kind of crazy. So if it became the age of Forbidden Light and became the cost of Forbidden Light, it would be up 111.2% in 2.25 years or so, which that would be a really nice return. I'm definitely hoping that my Darkness Ablaze booster box goes up that much over the next couple of years. Coming in at 9th place, we got Guardians Rising from Sun and Moon, currently sitting at $343.86. And if you haven't noticed yet, my Sword and Shield, my bottom 4 are the first 4 booster boxes of Sword and Shield, except that base set and Rebel Clash are in reverse order. Vivid Voltage is at $133.05. So if it became Guardians Rising, it would be up 158% in 3.5 years. So again, here's hoping. Let's go, baby, because I have a Sword and Shield booster box of every set from Sword and Shield. So I'm hoping that this is true, even though I think this is absolutely ridiculous. But I just really wanted to have some fun with this today. In 8th spot, we got Burning Shadows, $398.59. And in the 8th spot of, I guess, the best booster box in Sword and Shield, in my opinion, is Battle Styles. This one actually beat out Vivid Voltage and Darkness Ablaze, which it doesn't always do on people's lists. So maybe a spicy take, but just with those alt arts, I just think it's too good to be true, even though the pull rates are bad, but that Sleepy Tyranitar is too good. This booster box is currently sitting at $112.45, meaning that if it became Burning Shadows, it would be up 254.5% in the next 3.5 years, which would be really, really epic. All right, we're just going to keep on going here. Ultra Prism is in 7th spot, $432.50 booster box. And in my 7th spot for Sword and Shield, I picked Astral Radiance. It's just not one of my favorite sets, even though it's got some really cool cards to it, including the Beedrill and the Hisuian Lilligant, which actually got a lot of votes the last time I looked at some alt arts for people who thought that those are some really cool cards. Astral Radiance booster box currently sitting at $122.10. And to be honest with you, the Lost Origin booster box just got a reprint confirmed. So that's after Astral Radiance already. So I don't know. We're already getting on the cusp of how many more reprints are left from Sword and Shield era. Anyways, if Astral Radiance became Ultra Prism, we would see a 254.2% increase. Absolutely insanity. That would take 4.5 years almost, because Ultra Prism is quite old, Astral Radiance quite new, so there's a bit of an age gap in between these two. 6th place, this is the halfway point, and I think that Lost Thunder, well, I know that Lost Thunder is the 6th most expensive booster box in the Sun and Moon era, sitting at $442.53. Fusion Strike, I had a hard time in the middle of Sword and Shield because I really like Fusion Strike. It's got that awesome Gengar card. It's got the awesome Espeon card. It's got some Mew cards in there that's really cool. The Inteleon VMAX is a pretty cool card. But there's just some that I like better than Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike currently sitting at like exactly MSRP value. But if it became Lost Thunder, it would be up over 200% in 3 years, which would be super, super epic. Imagine if all of these Sword and Shield booster boxes just kept on climbing, like doubling and tripling in price over the next 3 years. Man, I would be absolutely loving it for my collection anyways. Next up in 5th, I have both of these booster boxes. Unified Minds is the first booster box that I've picked up out of the Sun and Moon era. I kind of want to keep it sealed, but I kind of want to open it too, because I think there would just be a lot of fun to be had. So let's see how we can do on this channel and see what we can get to. So Unified Minds currently at $467.65. Silver Tempest currently at $145.09. Unified Minds is, it came out on 2nd of August 2019, so it's a little over 3.5 years old. So in 3.5 years now, we're looking at Silver Tempest in this theoretical thing that I'm doing, being up 222.3% in just over 3.25 years, which is pretty darn sexy if you ask me. Okay, we're moving into the big hitters. Unbroken Bonds is the 4th most expensive booster box of Sun and Moon, sitting at $477.73. There's quite a few in this like middle of the pack range that are like above $400, below $500 in the Sun and Moon era. And Chilling Reign is taking a close 4th for me. I love this set so much. I've talked about it so much, so you don't need to hear more of me spewing about how much I like Chilling Reign. But Chilling Reign right now, right around that MSRP mark. In 2 and a bit years, it could be up 226.2% if it was to become kind of like the Unbroken Bonds of the Sword and Shield era, which would be pretty epic. There's just there's a 2.13 year gap between Chilling Reign when that came out and when Unbroken Bonds came out on 3rd of May 2019. All right, top 3. We have Celestial Storm. Came out on 3rd of August 2018. So it's getting to 5 years old. It's an old booster box already. Brilliant Stars came out on 25th of February 2022. So it is like a little over a year old. So we have a 3.5 year gap between them. Let's see what Brilliant Stars could be up if it became the Celestial Storm of Sword and Shield era. Could be up 291.4%. Absolutely ridiculous gains in 3.5 years if that was the case. And now my top 2 picks, Cosmic Eclipse it is not my pick. It is the second most expensive booster box of Sun and Moon era, sitting at $684.36. And actually, I think it's a little higher than that because there's none listed on TCG Player. Like the median listing is much above 684. And Lost Origin is my number 2 booster box for Sword and Shield era. Even though that reprint just happened, I would expect that this booster box comes back down to like MSRP, maybe even a little bit below, but I don't think it's going to go too much below that. So we could see it being like a $140 booster box here coming up right quick. But if that is the case, where we sit right now in 2.86 years, so for Lost Origin to become the Cosmic Eclipse of Sword and Shield era, could be up 332.8% in just under 3 years' time. That would be absolutely ludicrous. And now, I think if you have followed Pokemon for any amount of time, you're going to know exactly what 2 booster boxes I'm about to tell you about. We got Team Up from Sun and Moon sitting at $1,301.28. And we got Evolving Skies sitting at $384.98. Are you kidding me? That is actually ridiculous how expensive Evolving Skies is. Evolving Skies came out 27th of August, 2021. Team Up came out in 1st of February 2019. So we have a 2.5 year age gap between these 2 booster boxes. But imagine in Evolving Skies still doubling, tripling in price in the next 2.5 years where it's already at. I honestly could see it happening. Evolving Skies just has that magic touch. Everyone wants a piece of the pie. They've reprinted it like crazy, and these cards are still going like filthy amounts of money. Same thing with Team Up. Team Up, like, actually was just talking to a guy who I bought a few Lost Origin booster boxes from in nearby from where I live, and he bought some Team Up booster boxes for like really, really cheap. Like his booster boxes have tripled in price in less than a year, which is absolutely insane. I love it. Here is the data all compiled into one little spreadsheet. So check this out. If you are a numbers person, on the left-hand side, I have all of the Sun and Moon booster boxes listed from top down in cheapest to most expensive order. It's got their release date, the age in years, and then in the middle, I have the percentage change of the cost of the booster box of Sword and Shield era versus the cost of the booster box of Sun and Moon era. The release dates are there. Then we have the age. Then we have the difference in age. This is where I got all the data from, because doing this in my head or on paper would be crazy. Google Sheets is the bomb. Okay, the most important numbers that I want you to look at quick before we open some packs is these totals down at the bottom. So if you were to buy every Sun and Moon booster box for market price today, you would spend $5,818.39. If you were to buy every Sword and Shield booster box today, you would spend $2,129.62. Now, if every booster box of Sword and Shield became the Sun and Moon pricing, you would have 173.21% increase. That would be nice. Let me tell you. I'm pretty happy when my stock account for retirement goes up by like 10% per year. So if we can get 173.21% gains over the next like 3.5 years, man, that is dead sexy. But of course, this is just speculation. So I hope you had fun with this. I certainly did putting it together. It was just like some random idea in my head, and I wanted to see if I could tell a story about putting these numbers and these booster boxes together. Now it is time to open the best set of Sword and Shield. We're opening some Evolving Skies up next. I'm flipping the screen around. Okay, so real quick before we open some packs, I just want to make sure that you just don't go out and buy a bunch of Sword and Shield booster boxes thinking that they're actually going to get 175% gains, because it's just literally me telling a story. Had a cool idea in my head, or at least I thought it was cool, and I just wanted to make a presentation about it. So this is all speculative, really, really speculative, to be honest with you. Who knows what is going to happen, but I just loved putting it together. I think it's a lot of fun. So let me know in the comments what you think. Please don't take that as like you need to go buy Sword and Shield booster boxes right now, because that's not at all what I'm saying. Let's open some Evolving Skies. Come on, baby. Man, I have been searching ever since the channel, ever since I started the channel, trying to pull that stinking Moonbryon and never get it. Maybe today is the day. Maybe today is not the day. We will find out in the next few minutes. I got something in the back here right off the bat, and it is a silver border. Come on, baby. First pack magic. Are you serious? 3, 2, 1. Sylveon V. That is the full art. A really nice card. I wish it was an alt art, but it's not. That is a great start. What a gorgeous card. Sylveon, the more I see Sylveons, the cooler I think Sylveons are. Especially that VMAX card, my goodness. It is a total banger. Alright, that is a good start. Anytime you can get that silver border, the heart is pumping on Evolving Skies. Life is good. Let's just keep it rolling here. Yeah, so anyways, let me know what you think. First, here's what I want you to comment if you're going to enter the draw. I want you to comment on whether you think I got the ranking of the Sword and Shield booster boxes right, or if you think I'm way out to lunch somewhere. Especially in that middle section. Like, I could see some of you like Infusion Strike better than Astral Radiance, or maybe you really like Astral Radiance and don't like Chilling Reign, or I don't know. Maybe I think that Evolving Skies and Lost Origin are the best, and you think that something else is the best. Or maybe you don't even like, Lost Origin. I certainly do. I think we got another something in the back here, which I'm pretty excited about, to be honest with you. Oh my goodness. 3, 2, 1. Rayquaza VMAX, baby! Let's go! Woo! Oh! That is sexy time. Oh my goodness. The hits of Evolving Skies. Are you kidding me? Oh, that is a huge, huge hit. Come on. That is my best hit ever on the channel, at least value-wise. Oh my goodness. I might be a little bit speechless here for the next couple packs. Unbelievable. I gotta take a closer look at that pretty quick here. Whew. My heart is literally pounding, like really good right now. Got a little bit of the sweats on, and I am excited about that. Ah, that is so sick. Come on, baby. I didn't like. How do you even top that? I guess the Moonbryon, but literally just pulled the second most valuable card in Sword, or in yeah, maybe Sword and Shield. No, I think the Giratina is more valuable than the Rayquaza VMAX. But, oof, man. I didn't even really take a close look at it because I'm just too excited. I gotta calm down a little bit. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Alright, we're off to a good week here at the Poke Office, let me tell you. That is hard to beat. That is hard to beat. Seriously, I'm speechless, so I don't know what to tell you. Hit that like button for me if you like that card or if you like anything about what just happened, because I definitely like what just happened. Absolutely epic. Honestly, it's just, that's sick. Got another something here, so maybe this is it. We do have one pack after this, but let's see what happens. Lotad into Lotad. Just a regular art. Come on now. Espeon V. Alright. We are full of the, we got a full art Sylveon, a regular art Espeon, the Rayquaza VMAX alt art, and we're on to our last pack of the day. Yeah, just one more time, let me know what you think about the video. If you think I'm out to lunch, which you probably do because it was kind of a, I don't know if it was a dumb idea. I enjoyed putting it together anyways, and we got nothing on the last pack. I just need to be done and celebrate a little bit because holy cow, this is the kind of moment where I wish we were live so that we could all celebrate together. But hit that like button for me. Let's take a look at what we got. We got the Espeon V regular art, the Sylveon V full art. That is a really gorgeous card, to be honest with you. Not quite as gorgeous as this one. Oh my goodness. The Rayquaza VMAX alt art. I never even dreamed of pulling this one. The centering actually looks quite good on it so far to me on first inspection. Let's see the back here. Also looks pretty clean. I'm not seeing anything that I don't like. I'm going to have to inspect that one for sure to see if I can send this one into PSA to maybe grade at a PSA 10. Oh, man. Thank you so much for watching. I am just speechless right now. That's going to do it for me at the Poke Office. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure that if you want to try and win 4 packs of Evolving Skies yourself, pulling something huge, hit the subscribe button with bell notifications on. Leave a comment letting me know anything you thought about this video. And hit that like button one more time for me if you haven't yet. Appreciate you all so much for watching. I just friggin' pulled the Rayquaza VMAX alt art. I am done. Thank you. I appreciate it. And until my next video, peace.